That is so beautiful. That is our wonderful special guest for today. And before I introduce her, I'm Sandy O from Emma's Revolution. And I'm so glad to be joining you here on beautiful, sunny Long Island with the palm tree. No, I don't think so. But here you are on the Daily Antidote song, day 1570. That means that for 1,570 days, people have been joining right here in this space to sing together, to celebrate together, to get ready to take action together. And all of that is the kind of thing that we love to do today, and we will be doing with our wonderful guest joining us from all the way around the world. So you know how I like to get started. We'll sing together, we'll sing hellos, and we welcome all the folks joining us online and here in the Zoom room. Here's your part. And you say, hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, wherever you're streaming in from. We're so glad to see you today. Hello, 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 hello. We've got Sunniva Brynnel joining us from Sweden. Everyone wave hello. So glad to see you today and to meet you here. Hello, 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 hello. Our fearless JoJo on the tech, plushing all the buttons and dialing in everything so you can join us. Yes, hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Deborah in Kentucky. Welcome to Susan in Cincinnati. Hello to my neighbor Arlene in Berkeley. Hello to Carolyn. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Kathleen in Albuquerque. Aloysius in the trees in Massachusetts. Sheila's in Florida with flowers. Let's say hello, 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 hello. Oh, welcome to Barbara and welcome to Laris all the way from the UK. Welcome to Caroline in DC and hello to Gary in Mass. Hello, 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 hello. Annie's joining from Silver Spring and Kathy with her puppy in Colorado. Dory and Ollie, they might be in Rhode Island. Well, hello, 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 hello. Crickets in Maryland. Deli's in Maryland, Athena's in Brooklyn. Hello to Kevin in New Hampshire. Tom is playing along with his bass. Hello, hello, hello. Hello to Fred in Silver Spring. Hello to Lynn and Cliff in Vermont. Hello to Bob in Albany and welcome to British Columbia. Hello, hello, hello. Nancy and her cow, Ruth and Clive in Birmingham. Loriana, Katrina and someone else's name, all smiling through their masks. Hello, hello, hello. Sandy and E in Western North Carolina. Sue in Seattle. Hello to Lynn in Connecticut. And Carol's in Connecticut too. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Bob is in Central New York. Hello to Marsha. Hello to Annette in California. Oh, there's someone whose name is blocked. It's Kevin in DC. Hello, hello, hello. Let's say hello to all of those joining us from Facebook. Hello to everyone watching later on YouTube. Hello this morning. So great to see you. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. And that is how we do it when Pat is not around to sing all that backup stuff for me. But she sends love to all of you, and I'm really thrilled to be able to join here today and meet this amazing and extremely prolific and talented artist. Let me tell you a little bit about Sunniva Brynnel, a Swedish accordionist, vocalist, and composer within improvised music, folk music, devotional music, and more. In 2017, she was awarded a wonderful scholarship for accordionists through the Royal Academy in Stockholm, and she comes from a lineage of 7 generations of female musicians. Her mother, a Swedish folk singer, is one of her major influences. So please put your virtual and real hands together for Sunniva Brynnel.
Hi, it's great to be back here.
It's so nice to meet you. And please say your name again so the people hear exactly how beautifully it should be pronounced.
You said it quite right, Sunniva Brynnel.
Sunniva Brynnel.
Yeah, I have no issues with that pronunciation at all. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Well, we look forward to hearing what you want to sing for us this morning, and I will pop off of the spotlight.
So let's start with I See a Star in You by my friend Stefan. And I think it'll be sharing the chat, am I right? So we'll just hop straight into it. Let me tell you a little bit about Stefan. He's a pianist and a singer, and he's the most romantic guy ever. It's like, oh yeah, very mellow guy, very like he lives the way he writes his songs. So hopefully you'll get a taste of Stefan through this song as well. And it's a song of connection and just a way we can connect over Zoom when we're not together. It actually has some movements, but I can't do it when we have the ukulele. But if you want to try it, it's I see a star in you, I see a star in me. So twinkling stars. Children of light, we are. Just raise your hands. We open our hearts to love. And then we are one. We can just you can hold your hands on your heart. So see a star in you, see a star in me. Children of light, we are. We open our hearts to love. We are one. Please sing along and play along for those of you who have instruments as well. I see a star in you, I see a star in me. Oh, lovely stars there. I see a star in you, I see a star in me. Children of light, we are. We open our hearts to love. We are one. 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 Let's do the stars again. I see a star in you, I see a star in me. Oh, that's so wonderful. I see a star in you, I see a star in me. Children of light, we are. We open our hearts to love. We are one. 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 We can build our dreams together. And we can build our dreams together. 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 Once more. We can build our dreams We can build our dreams together. We can build our dreams together as one. Isn't Stefan a lovely composer? Can you imagine him? I imagine all girl on this planet wants to date him, so he hasn't found himself a wife yet, but I'm sure he will.
Yes, that is so beautiful. What a beautiful message. We can build our dreams together.
Oh.
I love that. And is Stefan someone who travels with his music so that we would hear it?
He works as a music teacher in the Stockholm area. And also he has a studio, and so he works a lot with studio recordings. But this song actually, we sometimes, when we're in festivals, we dance it. So these movements, they're not just made up for Zoom, they're actually, we've been in actually a group of, last week we danced this with 300 people.
Wow.
And we were playing it, and people gather around in couples of two, and then it's a bit like, imagine a contra dance or like a social dancing, but we do this instead, and we do the movements, and we meet one person at a time, and then we sing a verse, and then we do the movements together, and then we move on, and so we get to say hello to maybe 10 people out of these 300 people, but it's a really nice way to connect and hang in a festival setting.
That's beautiful. And
Yes.
you know, it's so interesting because that song, then you could sort of use it as one could sing it for oneself and feel renewed, but to use it as a way to meet people in a large setting is such a beautiful application of a beautiful song. Yeah.
And sometimes, especially in the beginning of a course or festival or meetup, it can be a little bit awkward, you might be a little bit shy, and so it's a lovely container to be like, okay, we're all going to dance to this song, and no one knows it and no one knows the movements, but we're all going to learn it and meet in that way. So it's really, really quite lovely. Mm.
That's beautiful. And I know you're a composer too, because I was reading about you online and I was listening to some of your songs, which is just really so moving. And you mentioned it in the bio that you had. Right now we are having a moment that Joe kind of maybe related to when we were talking earlier, of a moment of feeling strength about women, right? And we hope that this is going to last through the election and beyond. But it made me think about, it made me think about you and your long lineage of women musicians in your family. Do you want to tell folks about that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I'll just remove my earrings in case it clicks against the mic. Sometimes it does that. So my family lineage, they were traveling musicians. The furthest back we know is they were from Russia. So they were maybe 6 generations back, they were Russian, and then they traveled through Poland and traveled through Germany. And then my great-grandmother's generation, she was a harpist, they arrived to Sweden. And we have their old books of touring schedule. It was all handwritten. She was quite the bookkeeper. So she drove the touring van. They had like a car, and she also kept the books of where they were going and their touring schedule. And it's amazing. They were in different villages every time, every day, and all the little uncles and family played. Someone was 7 years old. They put a violin in their hand, and they were made to play in the family band. So it was. I was lucky that I grew up in a family where I could see that also being a musician, it is a profession. It's not like, it doesn't have to be a hobby that you do every now and again. Of course it can be, but it's also quite okay to have it as your living, for better and worse.
Right. But it's nice to have that modeling, and I love that. And I think you're going to sing us a song in Swedish so that we get to learn a little bit of Swedish today too. Look forward to hearing that.
And I would really hope that you can sing along to, any words that you can grasp, or any melody that you can grasp onto. So it doesn't matter if you do it perfectly. In fact, just go for it, if anything. And it's famous lyrics. Vem kan segla förutan vind? Vem kan ro utan åror? And you have the translation as well, right? Awesome. Vem kan skiljas från vännen sin utan att fälla tårar? So it's like it's presenting us with a riddle, and then it's answering, well, I can do all those things, I can row without oars and I can sail without wind, but I cannot part from my friend without shedding tears. And we think it's a Swedish traditional from an island, Åland, which is between Finland and Sweden in the Baltic Sea. But there are also other European countries that they might say the Swedish traditional, but they also have translations of it into French and in German and probably other languages too. So there is some international claim, but definitely Swedish origin here. So let's try it. Vem kan segla förutan vind? You see it has some special Swedish letter. Try to say ö. It's that O with 2 dots, ö. We have it in German, I think, and maybe in Turkish too. Also we have ä, which is the A with the 2 dots, ä. It's a weird one. I don't know if ä. No, I can't think of something in English that sounds the same. And then we have å, which is å, like all. That's a good one. You have that in English. So those are our extra 3 letters from the start. Vem kan segla förutan vind? Vem kan ro utan åror? Vem kan skiljas från vännen sin utan att fälla tårar? Then you have all the melody. The melody is the same for the second verse. Jag kan segla förutan vind. Jag kan ro utan åror. Men ej skiljas från vännen min utan att fälla tårar. You do it once more. Now I'm sure you have all the lyrics by now. Vem kan segla förutan vind? Vem kan ro utan åror? Vem kan skiljas från vännen sin utan att fälla tårar? Jag kan segla förutan vind. Jag kan ro utan åror. Men ej skiljas från vännen min utan att fälla tårar. Oh, I see a double bass and I see a flute. Oh, amazing. Maybe we'll just do the first verse again. Vem kan segla förutan vind? Vem kan ro utan åror? Vem kan skiljas från vännen sin utan att fälla tårar? And now I see a ship. We just have to do the second verse and then we'll end it. Jag kan segla förutan vind. Jag kan ro utan åror. Men ej skiljas från vännen min utan att fälla tårar.
That is so beautiful. Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Sunniva. Wow, giving us the opportunity to sing in Swedish.
Yes.
This is a good day. Wow.
Yeah, it's such a nice one. If you ever meet a Swedish person, you know, they will be able to sing it with. So it's good to know some of the classics. It's like learning "You Are My Sunshine" or something for an American. So this is a very good one to know.
Yes, I think it's such a great thing. I used to sing some Brazilian music, and so whenever I meet somebody, I can sing something, right? And even if they don't, I don't understand them and they don't understand me, they know that I know them a little bit.
Yes.
And I think it's a beautiful opportunity. Thank you so much for sharing that. Where can, and I'm sorry, did you want to say something?
It's like learning also a phrase in another language. Like there's a little bit of connection, and it feels like there's an effort maybe on both sides, and it's just a lovely way to connect. So yeah.
Yes. And if people want to keep connecting with you, where can they, what do you do? Are you doing anything online that folks can find you?
All I'm doing online at the moment is the occasional sing-along and such things. So this is a treat for me, because I can be in my home, and I have a small child, and we live in the forest here. So it's such a treat to just be able to sing with you online. But I don't, after the pandemic kind of came to an end, I don't do as much online work as before, but I am on Spotify. You can find me in my full name there, and I'm on Instagram as well. That's probably the best too, Spotify and Instagram. And I have a website if you want to listen more, and there's quite a lot of stuff out there to see and to listen to. And I tour mainly in Scandinavia now. I'm going to the UK actually in a month. So there's a festival in the southwest. So find me on Instagram if you happen to be in that area and you wanna connect or hear.
Yes, we have some folks from the UK joining us,
Yes,
and clearly we need to have a daily Antidote trip to Sweden.
Yes,
and come to your concert.
Yeah.
Well, it's so lovely to meet you, and thank you again for joining us and for sharing those two beautiful songs.
My pleasure.
That last one is still, of course, ringing in my head, and also the beautiful one by your friend.
Yeah.
So we hope to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah. Great to see you all.
Yeah. I love the ukulele world too, that is uniting, and I was working up a little bit of a, I know, we'll have to have a ukulele party online together. Yes. Thank you. Before we go, let's see, I tried to come up with a new little outgoing song for you all, and let's see if I remember it, and if not, we'll make something up. And Joe will let us know if there's anything big news coming up. But if there's not we know the big news. The big news is that there's been a major shift here. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of energizing around turning our little giant country around, right? So I have a little "See You Later" song. So I'll just see if I can remember it. But see you later. See you later. See you next time. Oh, it's see you next time. See you next time. See you next time. See you next time. Goodbye to Sunniva Brynnel. Thank you for sharing your song today. See you next time to Deborah in Kentucky. See you Susan. See you Eileen. See you Carolyn. Bye bye Kathleen. See you Sheila. Goodbye Barbara. See you Laris. Goodbye Carolina. Let's sing together. See you next time. See you next time. Make up your own melody. See you next time. Yeah. We'll see you next time. See you next time. We'll see you next time. See you and bye bye to Dory and Ollie. See you next time. Cricket, goodbye to Athena. See you Kevin. Bye bye to Bob. Bye bye to Tom. Bye bye to Pauline and William and Phil. See you Kevin. Bye bye to Kathy. See you Gary. Bye bye to Aloysius, Linda. See you next time. See you next time. We'll see you next time. Bye bye to Lynn and Cliff. See you Fred. Bye Marcia, see you Annette. Bye-bye to Nancy, bye-bye to Hoda, bye-bye to Ruth and Clive. See you Loriana, Kachina, and someone else whose name is invisible to me. See you Sandy, bye-bye to Lynn, bye-bye to Noel. Let's see, do we have a second page today? I guess we do. How can I strum and change the page? I can't. So the strumming stops. We see you next time, Carol. Bye-bye to Jane, goodbye to the curly tops. Bye-bye to Jamie, bye-bye to Amanda and Miles. Thanks to all of those who were joining us from Facebook. Bye-bye to folks watching on the YouTube. So long, we'll see you next time. And you know what that means? We're gonna see you, we're gonna sing now. We'll see you next time. Thanks to Joe, we'll see you next time. Thanks to Busy, we'll see you next time. We'll see you next time. And that's how it works on the Daily Antidote of Song.
Woo!
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Sandy. All right, everybody, please give it up for Sunniva Brynnel. Sunniva Brynnel coming in.
Sunniva Brynnel.
Thank you so much. Was nice to see you. Thank you so much. Was nice to see you. Bye, bye, bye. See you all again.
Right on.
All right, I love it, love it, love it. Thank you again, Sunniva, for taking time out of your day to be here with us. We love singing with you, and I look forward to having you back at some point, maybe hopefully overlapping with Sandy O again, and both of you can bring your beautiful peace song into this room, and we'll just have a peace day. Hopefully sometime in the future. Thanks so much to Sandy O for hosting. So since both Sandy and Sunniva were holding ukuleles up, I am going to just remind everybody about this beautiful ukulele that was donated to us by Sirius XM The Village. And this ukulele is signed by David Crosby and folks you may or may not recognize, like folks from Emma's Revolution, folks from Sweet Honey and the Rock, and lots of other folks who sing with us in this room, plus many folks who have not sung with us in this room. And we're excited to announce that in the first 2 weeks of September, we're going to have 2 weeks dedicated to this ukulele, partnering with Sirius XM The Village. And there's going to be a lot of folks playing this ukulele all up and down the East Coast. So stay tuned. I think it's going to be a blast. And got to mention it anytime somebody brings a uke in the room. So thanks to both Sandio and Sunniva for ukuleleing today. I'm also going to just very quickly let everybody know what else is going on for the rest of this week. So we have Sonia Morganegg coming in from Switzerland. We will be yodeling tomorrow. David Roth from Cape Cod, Laurel Swift from Brattleboro, and Bob Lucas, I still don't know where he's from, I think Georgia, and Chinobe coming in from North Carolina. So the rest of the week is going to be super exciting. Please join us for singing and yodeling for peace, joy, and love. Everybody help me again wave goodbye to Facebook. Ciao, Facebook. And ciao to YouTube. And we'll see you all tomorrow right here on the Daily Antidote of Song. Tomorrow will be day 1571. See you then.